Gentlemen, how is everybody doing? This is 1247, a great one. Gentlemen, I haven't done this in a minute. But like I tell you, gentlemen, man, it's a great day to be great. Out here at my apartment complex, haven't done a video in a hot minute. So gentlemen, I'm just enjoying myself here in Atlanta, brand new home. Showed you the video of my apartment, my empty apartment. I'm getting it together. Just trying to make moves out here in the A. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm here for, gentlemen. I gotta say something about this. I gotta say something about this passport bro situation, right? But I'm gonna take it from a different point of view, and I'm gonna take it like I did 3 years ago with the BLM George Floyd situation, right? You gentlemen, once again, you have the world in your hands once again, right? You have the world. Hold up a second. You have the world in your hands, right? George Floyd, 2020, had the whole planet in a frenzy. And you gentlemen, once again, you so-called African-American men, no disrespect to no other man, no people from Africa and the Caribbean, but you so-called African-American men got this whole planet in a frenzy once again, gentlemen. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, gentlemen, how is it that before I even get to that, you gentlemen should see right now who is rocking with you and who's not rocking with you. You should see who supports you and who doesn't support you. You gentlemen need to open your eyes and see who's rocking with you fully and who's not rocking with you. Passport bro situation. I told you guys, I was in Japan for almost 6.5 years, from 2001 to 2007. So I was a passport bro 20 some odd years ago. Nobody was talking about passport bros, but I call it a military orders bro. I was a military orders bro, right? I didn't have a passport, but I had them orders. So passport thing, military thing has been going on for a long time. So I don't understand how all of a sudden this passport bro situation is blowing up all of a sudden, right? When you gentlemen do something, it seems I don't understand how people in your communitah tell you ain't nothing, you ain't this, you ain't that. But every time you start to do something, it blows up every single time. And the gentleman, I gotta ask you, what is it about you so-called African-American man that got people in a frenzy? You got people, gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you guys been watching the news and YouTube and whatever, and TikTok. TikTok is blowing up with the passport bro situation. Gentlemen, what is it about you gentlemen that got everybody in a frenzy? Just going back to that BLM situation, Black Lives Matter situation 3 years ago. What is it about you so-called African-American men that got people in a frenzy? You gentlemen are out here doing what you love to do. You gentlemen have said, I'm going to find a woman that I want. My bad, I'm shaking. This is what you gentlemen said. You said, I'm going to find a woman that I want. I'm going after her, and I'm leaving everybody else behind. Gentlemen, what is wrong with you being a man? How are you being chastised for being a man? Everybody else, every other man on planet Earth goes after what they want. But as soon as you gentlemen do it, now it's a problem. I'm going to say it again, gentlemen. Like I said 3 years ago, you got the world in your hands. The thing is, what are you going to do with this power? You gentlemen got power and you don't even know it. I'll say it again. You gentlemen got power and you don't even know it. You got people in a frenzy that don't even know you personally. And these women in the so-called Communitah got the most hate for you. I'll say it again. These women in your Communitah got the most hate for you. And you got women thousands of miles away that never seen you a day of their life that actually supporting you. Well, they're defending themselves also, but they're also supporting you. Hell, I done seen all types of women. I done seen women from Africa. I done seen women from uh, all over supporting you, passport gentlemen. Hey, brothers, come on over. I've seen quite a few videos from sisters from Africa type of come through. Of course, the Philippines, Thailand. I mean, hell, shout out to the Daily Rapper crew. I mean, the Daily Rapper crew themselves made it all the way to international news. They said they simply doing a simple podcast. They're doing a simple podcast, and these gentlemen, this once again, shout out to Daily Rapper crew, have made it all the way to international Thailand and Philippine news. Gentlemen, I keep telling you, gentlemen have a lot of power, and you don't even know it. Stop listening to these people in the Communitah. You gentlemen have a lot of power. You gentlemen need to start using it for your good. All this dusty, all that wild stuff, gentlemen, nobody's listening to that no more. You gentlemen are making moves. You took your power back. I told you this, gentlemen. You took your power back. And I don't understand why people in your so-called community has a problem with that. What is wrong with you gentlemen being in your masculinity? Why are people in your community so offended when you gentlemen are exercising your masculinity? I'm a little, excuse me, I'm a little all over the place, but gentlemen, why are people in your community, men and women in your community, are offended because you gentlemen are now you are now in your masculine frame? Why do people have a problem with that? It's not only people in your community. Hell, I done seen white women talking about it. I done seen little Asian chick on TikTok talking about it. Gentlemen, you brothers don't understand, man. Gentlemen, snap out the hypnosis. Snap out the hypnosis. You gentlemen have power, and the thing is, you're just doing what you're supposed to have been doing. What we're doing today was supposed to happen 50, 60 years ago. What the Passport Bros is doing today should have happened back in the 60s. I said that a while ago. This should happen over 50 something years ago. You feel me? But it is what it is. It's happening today. It's happening today. And I'm glad that the world sees exactly what we've been saying. And that's what makes it so bad, because like the whole planet is seeing what we've been saying for the last 50, 60 some odd years. Like, let these brothers go, man. Let them go. Let them go. If you're not banging with Rodney, Rodney is corny, all that good stuff, man, let these cats go, man. This is crazy, gentlemen. This is crazy. But yeah, going back to the top, gentlemen. Going back to the top. You got the world in your hands, gentlemen. You gentlemen should see who's rocking with you and who's not rocking with you. You should move forward and don't look back. If you gentlemen are gonna passports, whatever, hey, make that happen quickly. Because I just seen a report the other day talking about these passport applications are going to get delayed now. See, that's trash. That's trash. There's been, you guys can Google this. There's been an uptick in it said in 2022, 2023, like the passport situation has there's been like a 200 something percent in passport applications being filed. So, gentlemen, you are making stuff happen, man. I told you, gentlemen, everything revolves around you, man. Everything. I don't care what the community said about you, man. Everything revolves around us. Everything. I mean, come on, gentlemen. What we doing out here, man? What we doing out here? What's the next move? I know you gentlemen out here moving. Sure, even for the brothers in the states. Like we encourage. Sure, I myself, I'm ready to dip myself. I got my two little girls. That's the only thing that's really keeping me here in the states. It's my two little girls. If not, man, I'd have been left. I'd have been in South America, Central America years. I mean, hell, I was about to go in 2020 before COVID hit. But it is what it is. So I don't see myself staying here too much longer myself. But yeah, gentlemen, you got the world in your hands. Once again, 3 years later, after your man after the Black Lives Matter incident, 3 years later, you gentlemen are going viral once again. Even though there's all types of calamities going on. I mean, there's so many derailments and all types of poisons being put in the water. I mean, Palestine, Ohio, and all this other stuff. But once again, gentlemen, you having your passport has gone viral. I mean, you guys remember when Kevin Samuels, the average quote went viral. The other guy from, if you guys remember, the other Kevin from Dallas, he had a restaurant. And he checked all those women in his restaurant. If you can't act right, you need to get the hell out of my restaurant. He went viral. So once again, gentlemen, we constantly going viral. American black men, everything we do, gentlemen, traveling is how is traveling a big thing? Like everybody travels. Everybody. Every man travels. Every man goes and relocates and expats, and you got all types of men traveling and relocating all the time. They're not being talked about. But as soon as you so-called African American men start traveling, now everybody's in a frenzy. I don't understand that. Oh, excuse me. Got a B. As soon as you gentlemen start traveling, everybody's in a frenzy. Why? Everybody's in a frenzy, gentlemen. Everybody. Everybody. You gentlemen are doing what everybody else is doing, but somehow it's a problem when you do it, but it's not a problem when nobody else does it. How does that work? Gentlemen, how does that work? Everybody else can travel. I did a video about this like 3 years ago. Like everybody else can travel and relocate and find this and find that. But as soon as you gentlemen do it, you're wrong. How is that? How is that possible? Now you've seen it play out. I said this 3 years ago, gentlemen. Now you've seen it play out in real time. Everybody else can travel and relocate and find whatever wife and whatever situation they want to get into. That's fine. The so-called white man can do it, and the Latina man can do it. The Asian, all these Asian people coming over here in your neighborhoods doing it. All these Latina men, these Spanish brothers coming over here to America, relocating with their families, and they might not be looking for wives, but they relocating and doing whatever they want to do. That's fine. Indian man does it. Arab man does it. Everybody's doing it. It's fine. As soon as you start doing it, gentlemen, now is an issue. That doesn't make sense. But it's good because you gentlemen have taken your power back. You taking your power back. It's no point. It's no point of pointing fingers. You gentlemen have taken your power back. Now I say, gentlemen, go out there and create the reality that you want. I say all the time, create the reality that you desire. Your life belongs to you. Your life doesn't belong to some Communitah. Your life belongs to you. All that crying and this, that, and the third, it has nothing to do with you. I told you, gentlemen, all the time, it has to do with your resources. Only thing you are to the Communitah is you're just a tool. And when you take your resources and you go to another country, this is what they mad about. You men are going out there and come on, God, man. It's just the Wicked Witch of the West. The Wizard of Oz, gentlemen. We dealing with a real Wizard of Oz now. All of a sudden, you gentlemen are going out here and you're trafficking these women. Come on, man. Sound crazy. You gentlemen are doing what you're supposed to do. Everybody got a problem with it. But when you sitting up in the neighborhood, bang, 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 shoot them up, shoot them up, shoot them up. We don't talk about that though. But we're talking about brothers traveling. Don't say that again, gentlemen. All these shootings going on in these neighborhoods, drive-bys, all types of wild stuff going on in these neighborhoods. I mean, hell, you can go on YouTube right now and Google neighborhood drive-bys, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of young cats out there just shooting each other for no apparent reason. Oh, that's my op right there. I'm gonna walk him down. You got all types of debauchery going on in all these neighborhoods, but nobody's talking about that. But we're talking about passport bros exercising free will, and people are mad about it. Yeah, gentlemen, keep moving, man. Keep moving, because this is ass backwards. We live in an ass backwards society. You gentlemen start moving, everybody got a problem. That's crazy. But when you were getting ran through and getting taken for granted and getting ghosted and getting turned down and old girl took you for some money and this is all this wild stuff is happening over here in your community, you say, you know what? I'm not going to participate in the games no more. I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. Now that's a problem. Excuse me. That's a problem, gentlemen. You took your talents and went somewhere else. Now all of a sudden, that's a problem. You're not supposed to do that. See, nobody in your community wants to say that. In your Communitah wants to say that. See, no one in your Communitah wants to tell you that you're property. See, nobody wants to tell you that. Nobody wants to come out and just say that straight up, like, "Oh, you belong to us." I told you, your girl, what's her name, Courtney, whatever, Michelle, whatever. She told you straight out from the horse's mouth that you so-called American black man belong to American black women. You're just some property. They told you this already. They told you to your face, you belong to us. But it doesn't work the other way around. So now everybody's mad because now the property is leaving. You can't leave. United States of America, help us out, please. Our property's leaving. Come on, John, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And you are waking up. You are waking up. I'll take that back. You gentlemen are waking up. Keep it moving. There's no point in pointing fingers. There's no point, excuse me. There's no point of pointing fingers. There's no point of keep going on and on and on. Gentlemen, keep moving forward. And once again, once you get to these countries, please create a better situation than where you came from. I'm going to say that again. I've said it in the last video a month or two ago. Gentlemen, create a better situation than where you came from. Do not go to another country and create another pump and dump community. Even though, yeah, we're trying to escape the matrix, this, and the third. But gentlemen, if your mind is not on creating a better solution for these people, you're going to create a mess in that country. You're going to create another pump and dump. Oh, excuse me, B. You create another pump and dump situation in another country. So this is why I tell you, brothers, listen, man. You gentlemen come out. Oh, that's a ladybug. My bad. You gentlemen come out here and you be the greatest version of yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Who cares what the Communitah or anybody has to say? You gentlemen are out here. You're making waves. You got, once again, gentlemen, you got the world in your hands. You got the world in your hands just like you did 3 years ago. What are you going to do with it? And you gentlemen are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're moving about. Keep doing that. Don't let any guilt and shame keep you here, keep you stuck. You know, you gentlemen that don't have kids, you gentlemen come out here, please see the world. See something different. Get out your neighborhood. Get out your state. You know, see something different. There's plenty of melanated people all throughout the Americas, Caribbean and South and Central America, I mean, of course, if you want to travel to Africa, I mean, they're telling me there's a whole big planet that you need to see. And you don't need to be up in your so-called community to the day you die. There's too many people that's not traveling. That's a shame. Sure, our kids should be connected to other children. That doesn't make sense. Excuse me, how do you have melanated children here in the United States, but they don't know anybody else in the Bahamas and St. Croix or St. John's or the Barbados or Brazil like that? You gentlemen should try to establish that connection. Our children should know their children. You know, when we come over there and visit, boom, we got somewhere to stay and we got the hookup. They can, we're boots on the ground. We're good to go. Same thing when they come over here. We should have that type of connection. That's what everybody else does, gentlemen. Everybody else does. When they come over from whatever country, from South America, they come up here, they got a connection. They got a connection. Then when they bring when Paco and them bring their families up, they already connect. They got people with jobs and everything already connected. Gentlemen, you should be doing the same thing. You know, let's not go down there and act like you some demigod. And you should worship the feet because I'm American, I got this green dollar. Nah, man, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But anyway, so that's all I gotta say. Gentlemen, hey man, listen, donate to my Cash App. $1247 Clothing Company. Also, my PayPal is at SIMON1247. You gentlemen, you stay up. Once again, make today great. Come outside, enjoy this beautiful weather. And you gentlemen, once again, you got the world in your hands. You got your passports. You gentlemen out here traveling. You out here making different decisions. Don't let this guilt and shame pull you back into the plantation. You gentlemen stay up. Peace.